Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Will the Collector back here with another video review. I'm going to apologize ahead of time, folks, because I'm pretty sure my videos are going to be lacking in some areas or whatnot. I'm just trying to get back into this rhythm. But today, what I've got for you is none other than Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy, Earthrise, Bluestreak, which is also Walgreens exclusive. That's probably not going to be the title. I don't know. That might be the title. Anyways, here he is in his window box packaging. And there he is. A nice side shot of him. A nice artwork there showing him in some action, being shot at and stuff like that. I don't know a crap ton about Bluestreak. Again, I'm trying to find something to where I can give you some bios and stuff like that. I can point you in some directions. You know, there's Rodimus Primal is a YouTube channel that I've grown quite fond of. And always, I'm going to point you in the direction of Transformers Basics. I think his name is Chris McFeely, I want to say. Top-notch videos. I don't know if he's done anything about the Bluestreak character. I know he'll talk about Transformers through the years and go back to the beginnings, who designed them, who created them, bios, so on and so forth. But here he is in his packaging. Again, side shot there. On the back is him in his vehicle mode and his bot mode, and a shot of that Siege artwork right there. And again, waiting on Galvatron. Again, always, I'm bummed out because they're always in their bot mode in these packages. I get it. I don't know why they went to it. I guess it's probably just me. I don't know. Do you tell me? What do you prefer? Do you prefer them in their bot modes in the package, or do you prefer them in their vehicle modes? Me personally, I prefer vehicle. Anyways, I'm going to pause the video, get him out of his plastic prison, and I'll be right back with you. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. And here he is, all his packaging. And this time I decided to leave him in his bot mode. We'll take him to car mode here in a second. But I just wanted to get him out there and get a good look on him. Real quick, he comes with his accessories. He gets his shoulder-mounted cannons, which will be on his shoulders when he's in robot mode, and then they will transition to his hood when he is in bot mode. And then his blaster rifle. Again, these look, you know, very G1 reminiscent of what I've seen from seeing the shots of these bots from G1. Again, I never owned them as a kid, so my knowledge is limited, but I just enjoy having them as an adult. Oh, that's a tight turn. Good Lord. Oh, man. Fresh out of the package, folks. I didn't even go over articulation. But let's do that real quick. So head is probably on just a single ball joint right there. He can look up a decent amount and look down none. Side to side. So we zoom out. You got decent shoulder rotation. He's going to bang into the car door unless he pops out, and he continues to go back around. He's got a bicep cut that's stiff as anything else. Oh, wow. That's like NECA bad. Whoa. Got a single jointed elbow, but he can get pretty decent bend out of that. And then he's got a waist swivel. He's got a single jointed knee, so it comes up to about there. And then he's got he's got an ankle tilt. That's about it. That's about it. I do have to say I prefer. I was just thinking because I've got okay, is it Silverstreak? I think I got Silverstreak. And that's what I don't understand, because he is Bluestreak. And I know there was probably a painting error and stuff like that, why he is Bluestreak. I think some of the other artwork has him in more of a blue hue to his paint and stuff like that. But they didn't actually make him blue instead of gray. So when you've got Silverstreak, which would have to me that would make more sense. But Again, I wasn't the one who manufactured this, designed them, or did anything with them, so I, couldn't tell you that. But anyways, I prefer the definitely the vehicles where they have the front of the car as their chest piece. I've always liked that look. I've always thought that was very, very neat. But also to point out, he does have some heel. So there's that. And again, you've got slots for his cannons to go up here, which is a nice classic look. I believe Non-F has some upgrades for some different versions of these. Less, porty versions. Because looks like you can... and all my bots are pretty much right-handed. Are yours? Anytime I put a blaster in a hand. See, that's cool. These can peg on, pour it onto the side of the weapon, so you can have like a big old blaster. But where do you put your weapons? Which hands? You right, left? Do you care? Do you put more in the left on the left side of the shelf, more on the right side of the shelf? I never asked that question. Always found it interesting. But there he is. And real quick, just to bring in his Siege counterpart, which I have installed some, I bought some off of eBay, some third-party thigh fillers, but I can probably pop those off because they don't transform with them at all. So, and then just pop these back on, which I find interesting because if I'll point this out here in a second, he's got a solid wraparound. There's no side gap. I don't know if that's because people complained about side gaps and they wanted gap fillers, or they're like, you know what? Let's see. Or what they decided to do with that. But there they are together. Pretty good. I initially didn't want to get this mold. I needed to replace my classics version of him, which I did. I got him from Walmart. I can't remember whether I used the Walmart. Yeah, I think he was a Walmart exclusive. So I'd gotten this version, but when I saw this version, I was like, yeah, I like that with the headlights and stuff like that. Not so much a G1 purist because I like what I'll like on the shelf. It doesn't matter from what time it is. If it's a, if they did certain Armada versions of certain characters that I preferred more, I'd do that. But, I do prefer more of a cartoon look for the characters. I'm just going to transform him real quick as I talk about it. I was really surprised to like these versions of the characters. I got the Prowl. I did not get the Amazon box set, so I kind of missed out on that one. But it wasn't, I prefer the actual Combiner Wars Prowl. I really like that one. So that he has been my primary Prowl. I remember how some of these go. They will point up like this. There we go. And there he is real quick. And as I take him for the first time, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be probably pretty close to what I just did over there. If not, this is going to be interesting. But I'd like to think for the most part, a lot of these guys have very similar transformations, so you'll probably just have to unhook the front hood. The head pops through. Pop in that filler for the hood. Ooh, that looks nice. And I'll probably now here's where I find out whether or not I screwed up based on whether or not the hands have got to be folded in. They don't look like they're going to clear the back of his head. Oh, it'd be easier to just do the feet because they're usually pretty much a... Oh, looks like those heel spurs. Slide back. Oh, what is that? That folds up. Actually, you know what? I was a half a step away. I was like half a click, and this finally kind of sandwiched up inside there. Which, once I get it. And you have, plenty of tabs and the door panels that looks like they will... You got the... Probably still keep these open, and then push the arms in, making sure that these tabs right there line up with the arms. Let those pop into place because that kind of helps pull all this in. And there we go. That's a good looking car. That is a good looking car mode. Really digging that. Really digging that. And I believe this is based on a Fairlady Z. Was the original versions? This obviously very homage, if not a modern interpretation of that. Just a very nice car mode. And then we'll take his hood cannons, which I mean, I prefer more weapon storage, like you can safely put something underneath, because I don't like it up at the top here in case it scratches there. Let's see, is there any... It would have been nice if this would peg up down here, but it doesn't look like it does anywhere. I would like that more weapon storage down here, at least for the main cannon, because this to me is goofy. Always has been, always will be. You see a car flying down the road at you like that, one, you're hauling it the other way. Oh man, I hope Reaper labels have gotten some good stickers ready for this, because that needs a sticker, this needs a sticker, and so does this. Just to kind of cover that up. I need to go looking for that and see what they've done. But, again, it's a good looking car mode. I like it. I dig it. Definitely will be going up on the shelf. And there's the two side by side. I was doing my psychology stuff last year for college, and I was transforming these guys back and forth as kind of like, had to keep my, helped me focus a little bit, and I really fell in love with this mold. I really did, more than I thought I was going to, and I really like how just kind of sleek that is, you know. It's kind of a nice, like a nice Cybertronian sports car, but I do love a classic look. Anyways, I have been Will the Collector. Again, if you find him at Walgreens, go ahead and pick him up. You will not be disappointed if you hadn't already. These came out a while ago. I think I found this. I think I found him when I was in my trip back in November. So I think you can still find them here and there, because Walgreens exclusives tend to go. Some will sit for a while. Some will go pretty fast. I think maybe you can still find a Ratchet. I don't know. I found mine pretty quick, but then I found like 7 others with him, you know, and just left them for whoever wanted him. Anyways, I have been Will the Collector. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.